This is lesson number 3 of chapter Matter and Chemical Formulae, and today we are going to learn about mixtures and the difference between mixture and compounds. First, what are mixtures? Mixtures are substances in which two or more substances are physically mixed together in any proportion. There is no definite proportion. Air is made up of gases such as oxygen and nitrogen mixed together. The constituents in a mixture can be separated by simple physical methods. The constituents in a mixture are not present in any fixed proportions as said earlier. The individual properties of all the constituents of a mixture are retained. For example, a salad is a mixture. The constituent vegetables do not combine chemically and can be separated easily also physically. Let us perform an activity to show that constituents of a mixture retain their properties.
Distinguish between mixture and compound. Using a spatula, take a small quantity of sulfur powder and transfer it into a beaker. Add a small quantity of iron fillings into the same beaker using a spatula. Stir the contents of the beaker using a glass rod and label this mixture as A. Take a china dish and using a spatula transfer a small quantity of the mixture into it. Heat the contents in the china dish strongly by placing it on a wire gauze that is placed over a burner. Stir the contents constantly till a black mass, that is compound of sulfur and iron, is formed. Cool and transfer the contents into a mortar and powder this using a pestle. Then transfer the powdered contents into another beaker using a spatula and label it Black Mass B. Test on the basis of appearance. Take a small quantity of mixture A and black mass B in two different watch glasses. Mix the mixture A in the watch glass using a glass rod. You will see yellow powder in which some iron fillings are visible. Then mix the black mass B in the watch glass using a glass rod. No iron fillings are visible in the black mass B. Thus we infer that a mixture is heterogenic and compound homogeneous in nature. Behavior towards a magnet. Place a small quantity of mixture A in a watch glass and a small quantity of black mass B in another watch glass. Show a magnet over the watch glass in which mixture A is taken. Iron fillings cling to the magnet since iron retains its properties. Show the magnet over black mass B. No particles attach to the magnet because iron loses its magnetic properties on forming a compound. Behavior towards carbon disulfide. Take a clean test tube and put a pinch of mixture A into it. Add a few drops of carbon disulfide into the test tube. Shake the test tube well. Sulfur first dissolves, reappears after some time. When in the form of a mixture, sulfur retains its property. Take another test tube and put a pinch of black mass B into it. Then add a few drops of carbon disulfide into the test tube. Shake it well. No change is observed. In compound state, FeS, sulfur lost its original properties after reacting with Fe.
Let us talk about the differences between a compound and a mixture. Based on composition. Mixtures have variable composition, whereas compounds have fixed composition. Chemical bond. The constituents of a mixture do not combine chemically. The constituents elements of a compound combine chemically. Properties. The mixture shows the properties of its constituent elements. The properties of a compound are entirely different from its constituent elements. Separation. The constituents of a mixture can be easily separated by simple physical methods. The constituents of a compound cannot be separated by simple physical methods. For examples, mixture, air and soil, compounds, salt, sugar, and carbon dioxide. So, my children, I hope you understood the concept of mixtures and what are the differences between mixture and compounds. So, based on that, here is your homework. Thank you. Have a nice day.